Welcome to my series, Everything You Want to Know About Wigs. Polish projects power. All right, today, subject, how do you return your wig to be sure that you'll get 100% credit? Come with me and let's begin. I'm so glad that I went through all these trials and you're going to learn from all my mistakes. What's very important, and now we're not talking about wigs that have been customized. That's a total different subject. But this is just you going online, ordering a wig, and generally many of the companies, most, give you 15 days to up to a month to make a decision. My recommendation, try to make a decision within 1 week, tops. Oftentimes, I'll make a decision within 3 days. But if you follow my guidelines here, you will be sure to get 100% refund. I'm going to share with you, there's been 2 times when the company, even though I kept the tag on and everything, I had it for just 1 day, it didn't pass the inspection. And this is number 1 importance. Be sure when you're trying on your new wig, say it's later in the afternoon and you received it in the mail, do go into the restroom and do wash your neck. Wash off any kind of fragrance that you may have put on earlier that day. Because these companies have very sophisticated machinery that your return wig goes through. And if they pick up, say, a fragrance of any kind, they won't accept it. They'll return it to you. So be very mindful of that. You may have left everything, the box, everything's intact, the netting for, it doesn't make any difference. If your wig fibers have picked up a fragrance, usually from perfume or whatever, or a body powder, then chances are it could be returned to you and you do not get credit. So be mindful of that, number 1. But number 2, let me just kind of show you. I just have a typical Raquel Welch wig here. The box that it comes in, as you know, I save all my boxes, but most important is that you always save the tag. Even after you decide to keep it, I just do. Why? Because I have a lot of wigs, and so therefore I know the style and I know the color. And you see this little hole here, usually it's a little tag with a little band that goes on the wig itself. That's attached to it. Normally it's in the nape, in the back. And I always recommend that you never cut this off until you made absolutely sure that you're going to actually keep your wig. Then you can cut it off, all right? So keep the tab that identifies the wig, its style, and color. But also, most all wig companies, the wig comes with this nice, secure black netting. And I even save these nettings. So if I have to return the wig, as an example, I always wrap it in the original netting and I place it in the box just as it was shipped to me. And it has the tag and all. I put it in the box. I print out the return label, and what I do, I put it in the regular brown box and take it to my UPS store to return, or post office. So it's very important that you know how to repack just identical, hopefully, as when you received it. Having that tag still attached kind of shows that you really haven't worn it that much. But even with that, be very mindful of the fragrance. That's what's most important. But if you do that, it should be seamless in your returns. Sometimes they may say you can return it even with the fragrance on it, but they won't give you credit. They might say do an exchange, choose another one, but it kind of varies. So you really have to be mindful because every company is unique. They have their own policies, but most of these companies out there do accept you to return their wigs, and they give you quite a few days in order to make that decision. So I hope that has helped you. Now for the Polish Projects Power. Just a little tidbit on introductions. I'm trying to throw in these little bits of information to help groom you. When it comes to hairstyle, to be polished, let's identify you as a woman in your business environment. Do you think the same style that you wear when you go out to a dinner party or with friends in a personal situation would be the same as in the corporate arena? Do you wear your hair the same? Generally, the general rule of thumb is in the corporate arena, you always want to have your hair pulled away from your face. You don't want it hanging down. In fact, I won't name the journalist, but a highly regarded journalist. She has her own show, but she's a lawyer by training. But she just has her long hair dangling. People just will not take you seriously when your hair is really like when you're out socializing, out of the office. Always remember, you want to be polished, elegant, well-groomed, makeup perfect, no runs in the stockings, shoes perfect. Everything about you should be totally crisp, clean, and elegant, and conservative, by the way, as far as your dress code. And your hair must be the same. I'm in a casual environment right now and sharing the wigs with you. But you see, this is a long wig, and I actually have it with a scrunchie. But in one of my videos, I'm really going to get into the details of executive styles, either for short or for long hair. Bottom line again, the rule of thumb and your takeaway for today, and then I'll pass on to my next video, is keep your hair up and away, even if it's in a ponytail, up with a clip in the back, whatever. Don't have hairs all dangling down your face. That is not professional, that is unsophisticated, and that's not elegant. You want to be powerful. I'm trying to train you to be powerful leaders, no matter if it's your own business to whether you're going to be an ambassador. Remember, my training was the first class of the Protocol School of Washington, D.C., where we learned to train ambassadors, to train CEOs and corporate people. But it's the same training as you. If you have some invention or some style or your own product that you yourself want to take to market, all the rules apply the same to everyone. And that's what I'm sharing here in this little tidbit at the end of my videos. So have a great day. Do subscribe. Do put in comments. That only expands awareness of all of us in this tight community where we're helping each other one at a time get through this journey of hair loss, but more importantly, wonderful solutions that will restore that inner glow and confidence for each of us. Have a great day.